Oh yeah, yeah. My chick bad, baddest I've seen. Stay so clean, she could bring your queen to her knees. Concrete or rose, ghetto soldier, but I don't want her hands dirty, so the only thing she push is the Rover. No expense for my lady. Anything she wants, she can get.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Unplugged right here on SocialGoats Inc. We got LyR-X in the house.
What's happening? What's going on, guys?
So LyR-X, they're brothers, right? What I found out so far, they are some goofy brothers, who who are all about this music, not just any kind of music. Their style is more on the '90s R&B track, right?
Right.
So tell us, like, what's like got you all into music? How did you first get into music?
Well, I mean, it all started in the house. Our father was, heavy into music. He's a gospel recording artist, or retired gospel recording artist. So we kind of grew up in the church. Music has always been a part of our life, a part of our story, and we just kind of inherited it and kind of made it our own, if you will. Papa was kind of supportive in whichever direction we wanted to go, and we love singing, we love the harmonies, we love the groups, we love music. It was just
everything about it. Like there really is no one true way to kind of sum up, like the beginning. Honestly, just music in the house. I guess
the whole family is musically inclined.
All right, so that's dope. So would you say that you all came from a church musical background?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, we were those kids who had rehearsals at the church and then had rehearsals at home, but we also had the mini rehearsals in the car on the way to church, and then on the way home after rehearsal. Oh, and don't miss a note, because you got to start over. You got to start over.
Doing all that talking, that's why you didn't get it in rehearsal. Right. You should have been practicing in the car.
And now I have PTSD.
Right. Y'all having some flashback moments right there. So, like, what was your first song that you performed at church? Because I know you all performed something at church. So, what was your first, like, what age and what song was it? Do you remember?
Oh, God.
You mean as a solo, or
yeah, as a solo.
Brought up even more memories.
As a solo.
I know which one. No, that wasn't your first one.
No, my first song was Dad's. Heaven Belongs to You is what I think it was.
Might have been.
It was Heaven Belongs to You for me.
Mine was Lifter of My Head by Cage.
Yeah.
The very first one I ever did. By myself, the very first one I ever did.
So did you all usually like do songs together, or was it mostly by yourselves?
Oh no, growing up I couldn't stand this guy. We did absolutely. The only thing we did together growing up was fight.
Oh, it was war. All hands on
That was it. Oh good God. we didn't start singing until after you graduated high school.
I graduated high school. That's when he and I decided we were going to do music together. Yeah. But no, we started getting along, like genuinely getting along. I was in middle school. Because like everything we did, we did things. We were that family of I can't stand you, you can't stand me. But if somebody crossed you, I got you.
Oh, best believe.
Yeah, it was always that. But it was the full extent of that phrase.
Yeah. Musically, we didn't look each other in the face.
Nope. You stay on your side of the house. Don't stay on mine. Don't bother me.
But the only reason we sing together is because Dad called us down. That's the only reason.
You stay in your tennis section. I'm in the alpha section. Smooth.
Wait, so how far apart are y'all?
3.5 years.
3.5 years?
Well, 3 and some change. We just say 3.5 because we're too lazy to do the math. But no, it's rough. It's between this 3 and 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Y'all have some real sibling rivalry, right?
Yes. And look, don't bring in the baby sister.
Oh, she's the worst.
That's
Wait, does your baby sister sing too?
Yep.
Yeah.
So why? So have you all done like songs together?
No. We've tried to coax her into it. We tried to bribe her. Not gonna lie, we tried to bully her into it too.
Right.
She wasn't going for it. She's the smallest out of the 3 of us, but she is the scariest. So
yeah,
we learned to leave her alone.
Yeah. She's the dancer
Gotcha.
of the crew, if you
Right.
will.
She likes to.
Gotcha.
I'm not a fan of that.
So, so real quick before we get into like your music, I noticed that you all said you won a lot of contests. So, like, what is a contest that's most memorable to you, and like, why is that the one that you remember?
We're probably gonna have 2 different memories on this one.
Probably.
You want to go first?
If it was just me and you, I would say it would be the second Douglas County annual one when we did End of the Road. You remember we were on the stage and that was the most memorable one.
I would give you that for the most memorable one. Well, no. Honestly, I would go with the last one. The last one.
Yeah, but that wasn't just us though.
True, but we were involved. So long. Okay. I'll say this: the one that he thought of was the one where it was just he and I. That was actually the last time you and I performed. For the city. Yeah. So, and the one after that we performed with 2 other friends of ours. We performed with a friend of mine and a friend of ours.
Let me tell my first. The reason that was so memorable for me is because we didn't decide what song we were going to do until about 5 minutes before we walked on stage. It was interesting. Yeah. We just couldn't figure it out, and we were choosing between Boyz II Men, End of the Road, and Casey and JoJo, All My Life. Mm-hmm. And I think what saved us was another group had gone up there and did All My Life. It was a group. It was like 4 guys. Yeah, 4 guys. They went up there and they sang All My Life, and we again growing up in a music household. You know, okay, there's supposed to be 3-part harmony, 4-part harmony, 2-part. You're looking for those harmonies. And honestly, it has always kind of irritated us. And even then, you can kind of tell with the style of music that we make, where if it's 4 of you, all 4 of you shouldn't be doing unison the entire song. Or it shouldn't be 2-part harmony and there's 4 people in the group. Something's got to give. Right. And we didn't want to go up there and, I won't even say embarrass them, because they did good. They really did. They did. But we didn't want to unison most of that entire song. And we didn't want to upstage them by singing the exact same song. Like 2 or 3 guys and doing it with the harmonies that we was. I'm gonna get upset. So literally on the disc that we gave the DJ, we told them track 2 instead of track 1, and we did End of the Road. And when I say that was the best decision, that's my favorite one. But for me, my story, honestly, my story is just a little bit simpler. We is a group of 4. We decided to try out the 4-man group. So we enlisted. Prodigy was their name. Yeah, stop it. But no, we enlisted the help of a very close friend of ours that I kind of grew up with for about 4 or 5 years, and then our cousin. And we went on stage and we sang Boyz II Men, I Do as an acapella, and it was great. No, it was not acapella. It started with a track. No, the track was just giving count. The whole song was still acapella. Fact of the matter is, we sang the song acapella. The track messed up, and we kept singing, and it turned into an acapella song. And it ended up doing great. But the reason why, for me, that's probably the most my fondest memories, because it was after that performance that he and I decided that we were going to do music professionally. That we wanted to pursue it with just the 2 of us and actually try to see what we can make happen with with music.
So, now, do you all also play instruments?
I'm a drummer.
I'm learning the piano. I've been learning it for about 10 years. but I'm learning.
Wait, so you said you do what now?
I'm a drummer.
Oh, you're a drummer. Okay, so you do percussion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're in the process of learning
Shit,
for
we'll
a
go with
thousand.
that.
You're in the process of learning for 1,000 years now.
There you go.
You get
There you go. See?
steady as she comes.
Right.
Steady.
I am a pianist adjacent. So just gonna leave that nice little asterisk right there. Call it a day.
Oh,
I got you. So I mean, I definitely understand. Like, I don't sing, but I play instruments. I direct choirs for a little bit, so I
okay.
definitely understand listening to a song that's supposed to be harmonies and somebody singing it totally different
She gets it.
from what it's supposed to be,
She gets
and it definitely drives you nuts
That-
when you hear it.
Absolutely.
Thank
So
you.
I get it.
Thank you. It still eats at me, man. I can't. All right, nope.
Nope. Let it go. Let it go.
I get it.
That's all. We'll never have to see those guys again.
So you guys got a few shout outs right here in chat. You got Cora said lyrics, let's go, and Terrence says, what's up, cuzzo?
What up, team?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't get us hyped. Don't get us hyped.
Y'all don't understand. This has been a journey.
So speaking about that journey, where did it start?
2009.
Was it?
2009.
Nope, it was 2009.
Summer of
It
2009.
was 2009. Fresh out of high school.
Yep. I had just graduated high school.
Yes,
I was
sir.
living on top of the world for a little bit. Just graduated, feeling good about myself. He and I were prepping for the very last performance that we were going to do for the city. It's actually the last talent show I was speaking on earlier. And we won. We decided we were going to do music. And then I went to college 4 hours away. Went to college 4 hours away, and that was the beginning of this very, very long, drawn out journey that we've been on. But no, we've definitely had some high points, low points, some, I don't even know what to call it, but just a lot of moments where we sat back and would ask ourselves, what are we doing? And not always in a good fashion. It was more along the lines of, do we need to keep doing this? Do we need to keep, continue pursuing music? Is this a dud? Like, what do we do? But every time we thought to ourselves, we may need to put this down, or at least shelve it for a little while, or shelve it permanently. Something always happened to kind of put us back in that mindset of keep going. And you can call it divine intervention, you can call it God speaking to us, whatever it was. One, we're grateful for it. But right. Two, I'm just glad that we followed, the instructions. I'm glad that we stuck with it.
He got us here to you.
Yeah, and how we get to annoy you for.
Hey, okay. So you all, I think back in, you have a few songs. You have When the Lights Go Down. You have Back to You, Deep in Love. Show Me, I think, was your recent song. Show Me.
That was the last one. Yep.
So let's start with the recent one and then work our way down. Like, show me what, like, well, why did you all write that, or what made you decide to sing it?
Yeah, Brody. Why did you?
It looked like something it's personal going on there.
You want to talk about it, bro?
Like something personal going on.
The song was inspired.
That's the best way to put it.
I'm not gonna lie. No, honestly, the song was inspired by a prior situation that I shall keep nameless.
Yes.
But so I had to remind someone the song was going to remain nameless to the grave.
It's funny because we had a joke about this earlier today.
Moving on. But no, like I said, song drew inspiration from a situation that I was previously involved in. Myself, of course, and a young lady that I was interested in. And we had, just kind of a moment of going back and forth. I liked her, she liked me, but she was in a prior situation. And it just kind of, yeah. Fact of the matter is, it was one of those moments where even if you listen to the chorus, it says, show me you love me. Because I just want to be more than enough. And it just, I won't say it was made out of arrogance, but it was just kind of that song that reflects on, I'm better than him, but you want to say it politely.
So it sounds like we're talking about Popeye's chicken with some sides. And somebody is a side.
She
let's put it this way: Popeyes biscuits, side, no drink.
right.
You gonna choke. You gonna choke.
Right.
But yeah, no, it was.
She was in a bad situation, and we're like, hey.
Yeah, it was. Now I will say this.
Definitely greener.
I will say this as a disclaimer: it was never disrespectful to
the
relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they were together, or when they were on, that was it. But when it was, I wouldn't even say when it was off, but like it was just one of those moments where it's like, after a while, instead of being the friend, it was kind of that moment of, I like you, I know you like me. This has already been confirmed, so it's not a one-sided surprise, like, oh, I didn't know. Yes, you did. We both knew. But it's that moment of either you're going to stick with this person or that dam is going to break and you're going to have to make a decision. And that final conversation that I really had with her about it was kind of along those lines, where it was like she wanted to be loved. And I was like, okay, well,
hey,
you know where to find it, but it's your choice. You're going to go for it or you're going to stay there.
So what happened? Like, you put the story out there now. What happened?
We are no longer in communication. It was a moment where somebody had to make a decision. Couldn't be done, so I made one. Absolutely.
Gotcha. That hard decision, right?
Yeah.
So, with Show Me, then you all have something along those lines where it talks about deep in love. So what is that?
Yeah, buddy. I'll say, if anything, Deep in Love was kind of drawn up more so off of,
that's my baby.
Yeah,
like I love Deep in Love. That's.
I say Deep in Love is kind of drawn up more so off of like memories and optimism. Like that's kind of what we want the direction for ourselves. Speaking personally, I want to get married, have a family, things like that, and I know what I'm looking for. So even when you listen to the song, it's very direct. It's telling you, hey, this is who we are. This is what I see with you. I want that.
If you're in love, that is the song for you. That's
the song where you just play it. Right. If you can play this song and you just dance with your partner like your parents or your grandparents, that's the one.
It's almost like the honeymoon stage that never ends. Sure. You know what I mean? That's really what it's supposed to represent. When I see you, it's like I've seen you for the first time, but I'm in love with every moment. You know what I mean? Every breath you take is my breath. Every step you take is my step. It's everything you do. I was trying to watching you.
Oh gosh. So Cora says that Back to You is amazing. So tell us more about the song Back to You. I know Back to You is one that you all dropped a video for, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did one for that one and Deep in Love.
Yeah. Gina says Deep in Love is fire.
Thank you. No, we're not sure if a lot of people know, but Deep in Love is actually a continuation. Like in terms of the music video, it's a continuation of Back to You. So watching them in order, it's Back to You first, then Deep in Love, and you'll see. And then, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so it's Back to You and then Deep in Love. So Back to You. So tell us about Back to You. Because we actually went back. We went opposite.
Right. Back to You is you're my girl, and I am so proud that I have you, and you hold me down. Like it don't matter how far I go, it don't matter where business takes me. At the end of the day, I'm coming back to you. Like
back to You is a brag. I'm not
straight brag.
It's a brag.
It's a straight brag.
You have those people where they don't want their significant other, man or woman. They don't want them to be to look all good and stuff, outside the house, which is stupid because they look good.
Because you don't want them catching the attention of nobody else. But the truth of the matter is, I know my girl, I want my girl to catch the attention of other people. I want her every time she step out, everybody's breaking their necks.
Right.
That's what I want.
I'm gonna be sitting over there in the corner going, yeah, that's mine. Yep.
Because at the end of the day, guess where she coming? Back here. That's what Back to You is about.
That song it's all confidence, and it's like I said again, it's another song where it's no disrespect, but it's no, like that's my woman. Look at her. Right. Just everything I'm describing in the song, you can see it the moment you look at her.
It don't matter how many females come back their eyelashes at me. Don't matter how many of them blow little kisses.
Good buddy.
I am blind.
I don't
Exactly.
see y'all.
All I see is her.
That's it.
One, I'm trying to keep her from catching the charge. And two, no, but Back to You to be really for real. Let's get serious. Back to You, right. Back to You was Back to You is really to elevate Black love.
Oh yeah.
That's really the underlying of it. It's even in the music video we were talking about, you know, what type of girls are we gonna have in this video? Like what, you know, we gonna go light skin because we're light skinned. Let's just be real.
You're
light skinned too.
I'm darker than that. I can't anymore.
This guy, you know, but it was like it doesn't matter. We need to show Black love. One of the things that we're not seeing in a lot of these music videos, a lot, right, we're not seeing enough of, is pure, just good Black love, and women not being torn down. Women don't have to be half naked to be in a love song. They don't have to be half naked in music videos.
If you are, that's cool.
I mean, that's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. But as far as what we're trying to do is say, hey, you can be sexy with clothes on. You can be sexy and sensual without showing everything that makes you beautiful, that makes you you. You know what I mean?
It's not just your physical nature that makes you attractive.
Exactly.
Granted, I mean, like I said, if you got it.
Oh, the women in the video are gorgeous.
Right. I mean, you know, like I said, if you got it.
Let's go ahead and start there. But
let's make no mistake.
Make no mistake. They had a turn. You know what I'm saying?
No, like even then, we wanted it to be where you can understand. Okay, they're beautiful physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, romantically. You know, even on a companionship level, like where everything about her you find sexy, everything about her you find enticing. That's what we wanted. It's that simple.
It's really that simple.
Cool. So I noticed that you all have some 90s legends that follow you on Instagram, like Case.
Yeah, that was I didn't even know you were gonna bring that up, but the moment, funny story. Okay, funny story. We're sitting here watching TV, just doing brotherly things. This is a day off from music, right? We make a post, and next thing we know, we get a notification. All of that.
I'm not gonna say I didn't almost take off running.
The little puppy dog knew exactly what was happening. Okay. But no, it was like we get a notification. That was perfect too. I said notification dog with the market.
Man,
this is a dope notification.
My feet with the turn. I was like, look.
But no, we're sitting there and I'm getting a whole bunch of likes off this feed. We're just getting stuff going, and then we're going through it, and then I see Case. I was like, wait, that's not who I think that is.
Right. So you obviously they make fake accounts or people they make like fan pages or appreciation pages.
Right.
So if they follow you, you're like, oh, okay.
No, but this was a like. This was a like. I was like, wait a minute. Case like my stuff. I clicked. I said that ain't real Case. I clicked it, open it. Sure enough, it's his page. So I tell Chris, I say, Chris, Case like the video. I can't even remember whether it was a video. And the next thing we know, he started following us. We was like, a legend.
Just
a legend.
Just take me now. I'm out. Like that was huge. It's a high point. It really
that was huge. And I mean, shout out to Case, man.
Oh, big shout out.
Shout out to Case, man.
No,
we gonna work with him one day. Y'all mark my words.
Man, look. Say
mark my words.
One more time for the people in the back.
Mark my words.
Not that. You see why he irritates me. Oh
no, we're gonna have but we're gonna get there. Yeah.
So speaking of working with other people, who else would you like to collaborate with?
T-Pain. Bam. Right at the get. I was saying that question. T-Pain, Tank, Okay, and Atlanta artists, yes. So we just gonna start there. But once we branch out, then yeah, out as a personal T-Pain fan, yes.
That's the only T-Pain fan.
As a personal T-Pain fan, the moment we're allowed to do that collaboration, the moment it comes up, yes.
Well,
Wait,
it's not even just
T-Pain,
them.
T-Pain auto-tuned or no auto-tune?
Both.
Whichever one.
Both.
Whichever one.
Whichever one.
Both.
Whichever one. Because a lot of people don't know that T-Pain can sing.
Right.
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
Auto-tune is just auto-tune. Like, he can sing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's his
Right.
stamp. Like a lot of people think,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well,
He's a hell of a songwriter, too. Hell of a songwriter.
Yeah, he really can sing. People do like. I think auto-tune kind of depreciated his talent of what he actually brings to the table because people think that he did auto-tune to overlook what he can actually bring to the table. He actually can sing. Yeah.
I'll go a step further. Honestly, I think that autotune started to, I won't say depreciate his talent, but I think autotune itself started to depreciate when a handful of other artists started using it. When they started overusing it, every song they had or every new song that came out on the radio, it sounded like the same artist. It was 5 different people, but everybody sounded like that.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you're like, okay, well, everybody's using it. Everybody's doing this. Can you imagine if he was the only one who would come out and use it for his era?
And that's why he bought it and copyrighted
Right.
it.
Now, every time people use it, you can him. But we're not going to
We're not going to talk about it.
So since you're singing a little bit,
Mhm.
how about you? How about you sing a little bit for the people?
I got laryngitis. Yeah.
Something real short. It doesn't have to be long.
Okay.
Just do all my life.
Mm.
No.
Mm.
All right. In case.
Yeah.
All right. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. Mm-hmm. And I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time, but you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know.
Dope. Nice.
Thank you.
So I hear like some tenor, I hear some baritone a little bit.
Yeah.
I hear a little bit kind of alto-ish.
Okay, so here's the thing. We honestly, and I count it as a blessing every day, but we developed this thing from our dad specifically, where we have very deep speaking voices. Like even now, we're talking up, for projection and things like that, but our natural speaking voices are low, like much lower than this. So we have to speak up, right?
Yeah.
And we even learned how to, kind of do that with our singing. So we can sing higher than what, people typically would think that somebody with our speaking range could sing in. So yeah, you'll hear, even when you listen to our songs, like what you may think is like a soprano note is a soprano note. But it's us doing it pure. It's natural. But speaking is, we're speaking up.
His voice is deeper than mine. Crazy.
So what do you feel like your range is? Do you feel like your range is just bass all the way to soprano, or do you feel like bass to alto? Like, what's your range?
What's crazy about us is that our voices complement each other very well. Whatever range I can't hit,
He can hit.
octave he can. Like his falsetto is extremely amazing. My falsetto is Trash McGee.
That one came from the soul.
I did not know. No, as you can see, we're goofballs, but no, but for real.
There's some Trash McGee on there.
but the truth of the matter is, his belting voice, his power, isn't as strong as mine. So we complement each other excellent. It's where I can't go low, he can go lower. You know what I mean? It just.
I would even say if we're just gonna put on the scale, I could probably hit baritone 2. You would get at the lowest, depending on the song, he can do baritone 1, but I would give you like bass, easy bass 1, bass 2.
Well, thank you.
In terms of like if we're going, like you said, going full force, soprano 2, easy soprano 2. Me, if I scratch the altos, I'm good. So I'm good. Yeah, full voice. Yeah. No, like I said, his natural singing voice when he's like belting is way higher than mine. The falsetto thing, I had to find something to keep up with him. So
yeah.
Hey, I give y'all props, period, to be able to sing, because I cannot sing. I can sing. I'm one of those bathroom singers.
You know what? and y'all need love too.
Right, absolutely.
Y'all need love too.
Bathroom singers need love, man.
We always all of us started in the bathroom. All of us started there.
No, I'll say this. You owning up to it and you having that confidence, cool. Keep singing in the bathroom, because the only thing truly worse than that is having the confidence of a singer and having the abilities of a singer. You go out there and then you miss a note and then you miss another one. And don't get out there and crack.
Oh my gosh!
You can you crack, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't let it be a good performance. You go for a note, and if the note is supposed to be, and you go, because now you have to sit down and reflect on life.
Right. The show must go on.
Nah, that show's over. Over.
But that's actually happened to me before.
Yeah.
And the only thing you can do is just keep going and pray to God that somebody forgets.
I think that's period. When it comes to like performing, period, like on a musical standpoint, instrumental, dancing, singing, if you mess up, you just keep going.
It's one thing to mess up in a group. Like if it's 4 or 5 of y'all, you mess up, you can you kind of salvage that. If it's just you the only one singing. If it's 2 of y'all and you're on the part where you're the only singer, just finish the song, wave, go ahead, walk off.
Right.
Yeah, like sometimes you can make up for it depending on the note, but no, it's traumatizing, man.
Right.
So we're gonna play a little game.
Oh, yeah.
And this game is this or that. And so one brother is going to answer and the other brother is going to answer for that brother at the same time. So who wants to be the brother that answers and who wants to be the brother who answers for that brother?
Let me do it. You want to answer for me?
Yes.
All right.
No, because honestly, a lot of people think that we're just so in sync all the time. They're about to find out they're so wrong. No, we're usually thinking the same things until it's time to answer. And then you realize how off it was. But now you guys are about to see it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, the first one is, y'all ready?
Yes.
Wait, so question. Do I answer before he does? Or
no, y'all answer at the same time. So I'm going to count down and then you all answer.
Okay. You asked for this.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yep.
No.
Sugar grits or cheese grits? 1, 2, 3.
Neither.
I tried to hide my face.
No. Not at all.
Right, no, neither. Okay. Casey and JoJo are boys and men. 1, 2, 3.
Casey and JoJo.
I was going to say boys and men. I was going to say boys and men.
Okay. Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, not Chick-fil-A.
I'm supposed to be answering.
I got hungry. My bad.
See what I mean?
Okay, my bad. I forgot you were doing the countdown.
Okay, scratch that question. Chick-fil-A though.
I was right.
All right. Chicken or beef? 1, 2, 3.
Chicken. That was a guess. Up top. Woo! Sorry.
Okay, liquor, white or dark? 1, 2, 3.
Dark. Yeah. 2. That's 2, baby. Okay.
All right, 90s R&B. Jodeci, 90s R&B.
Okay.
Jodeci or H-Town? 1, 2, 3.
Jodeci. Oh, he's on fire. Let's go. Let's go.
He's on fire. Okay, fast food. McDonald's or Burger King? 1, 2, 3.
Burger King.
Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I'm thinking like I'm thinking that you all are like in sync for real.
Oh God.
Wait, y'all ready? Delivery.
Yeah, I'm so proud of myself. Give me a second, because I don't want to ruin this. I just want everybody to see that I got 4 in a row.
You give them all the good stuff. Come on, give me some hard stuff.
All right. Grubhub or DoorDash?
Wait,
One more time?
Grubhub or DoorDash? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Neither. What was you about to say? What were you about to say?
What?
Which one?
Huh?
Which one were you about to say? No, neither one. I don't use either one of them.
Okay. Lyft or Uber? 1, 2, 3.
Uber. Ah! That's 5 for 5. Okay, let's get the last question. 5 for 5.
All right.
I admit.
One more. Publix or Kroger's?
Come on.
What type of wide variety question was that?
Come on.
Do you like food or groceries?
Come on.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Kroger.
You don't know me. Go Publix. Ain't no
All
way
right, y'all.
Publix fresh produce aisle.
Man, whatever. I got 5 in a row. I'm good.
That was pretty good though. That was pretty good.
You gave him all
I
the
mean-
Hey,
I mean, that was pretty good right there.
Tell him to mind his business. I made the shots. That's all that counts.
Oh, okay. I got one real quick, impromptu.
Uh-oh.
Southwest or Delta?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out. He and I both went to the same place, and I know where he went.
Okay.
Let's say I'm offended. But okay.
3, 2,
Hold on,
1.
wait. Oh, because we better get this right. Oh, we better get this right. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
Oh, you gotta give him a minute.
No. Let's start the countdown. Get it right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Neither.
There we go. Okay. No, I can't
Okay. So tell me why.
Not
Because
getting incriminated. None of
I
it.
want to hear about this story.
I will simply say my current place of employment does not allow me to choose or speak right either one of those. No, never fraternize with the competition. And you're not going to check that on camera.
Okay. Okay. Cool. We leave it there. Okay.
He works for a specific airline.
That
Cool.
was not named out of those 2.
We cannot.
Okay. Cool.
That's my benefit.
I got you.
Right? Oh, you won't
do
know
what I
that.
need to do. It's best I don't say anything.
All right, y'all. So, where can people find you? Where can people find you if they want to follow you on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Where can they find you?
Wow. So you want this one? Nah.
No.
So on Instagram and Twitter is the exact same thing. It is this is LyR-X LYR_X. For YouTube, it's the exact same thing. You just add official page at the end. Same thing for TikTok. We are on TikTok. And same thing for for SoundCloud. We are on SoundCloud.
I keep forgetting we're on those.
Yeah. Pretty much, you type in "this is lyrics" and pretty much everything's gonna pull up.
Cool. And
But the links are in our bio on IG though.
Okay, cool. And what can fans expect from you all like soon? Y'all have anything coming through the loop?
So much to talk about.
We'll wrap it up with this. The next thing that we're working on is I don't know whether to call it an EP or album.
It's gonna be an album.
We're gonna call it an album.
Our wonderful and our outstanding producer, Travis Cherry,
Sir Travis Cherry.
He's really taken us under his wing. And for those that don't know, we'll just kind of fill you in. Travis Cherry is a 2-time nominated Grammy award-winning producer, and he produced Jay Holiday's very first album, Back to Love. He's also worked with countless other artists, Demetria McKinney. If you watch the House of Pain, she was Janine, and she also played Whitney in the last Whitney biopic. So he produced for her Raheem Devon. I mean, the list goes on. He's got, as a matter of fact, he worked with Case. So
of course, that connection was a fun thing to talk about.
Wow,
he's really been working with us. We thought we were going for an EP, and he informed us, guys, we're pushing for an album. So
he hit us with the smoothest nah.
Right.
we were like, we want to do an EP, trying to get a handful of songs together so people can kind of gauge, what they like with us.
Back to You was his production.
Right.
So, dope.
Yeah. So right now, hopefully he really hasn't given a timeline. All we know is that
it's coming.
It's coming 2021. That's all we know.
Yes. Sorry, I got hype. I'm trying to.
Why not? Like, that's exciting.
It is.
That's exciting for sure. Well, I thank you all so much for being here on the show. Thank you for, almost winning the game, I'll say.
We got more answers right than wrong. I think
you did. So you pretty much did win because you did get more answers right. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you guys that. Yeah. But definitely appreciate you all so much for being on the show. Again, if you all need to check them out, feel free to go to Instagram, Twitter. This is LyR-X, or add official to the end to check them out. More to come from LyR-X. So definitely make sure that you stay tuned. As far as Social Goats, continue to support, continue to subscribe, share, follow, visit our website, www.socialgoats.org. We're always looking for sponsors. So if you all feel like you want to sponsor and have your name shown on a show, feel free to reach us at info@socialgoats.org. We're more than happy to speak with you to get you set up. Again, we got LyR-X in the building. Thank you all so much. This is Treese, and we are out. Happy Monday. We kicked off the week. Man, it is Monday, almost June. Yeah. It's a holiday coming up. I'm ready.
Man, let's go.
Time for the cookouts.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right, later.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you.